Welcome to a new episode of the podcast Immigration Law. I am attorney Fabio Loscerbo. Today we examine a particularly important decision concerning the conversion of a residence permit issued for minor age, namely the judgment of the Regional Administrative Court for Piedmont, published on March 9, 2026, number 535 of 2026, relating to case with General Register number 1098 of 2025. The case concerns the rejection by the police headquarters of Turin of an application to convert a residence permit for minor age into a residence permit for work purposes. The administration based its decision on the alleged absence of a real path of social and economic integration, pointing to the lack of documentation regarding both employment and the continuation of social services support. This is exactly where the court intervenes. The administrative court clearly states that this reconstruction of the facts is incorrect. The evidence shows that the applicant had actually developed a concrete and well-documented integration path: continuous employment, progressively increasing income, and stable inclusion within the Italian socio-economic context. The court affirms a fundamental legal principle: the administration cannot rely on a superficial or purely formal assessment, but must carry out a substantive evaluation of all relevant elements, especially when dealing with integration paths. There is more. The judgment also clarifies a crucial procedural aspect: even documents submitted later during the judicial phase can and must be taken into account when they affect the substantive merits of the case. In other words, the legal assessment cannot be frozen at the administrative stage, but must reflect the real and updated situation of the individual. As a result, the appeal is upheld and the administrative decision is annulled. This ruling confirms an increasingly established approach: social and work integration is not a secondary factor, but a central criterion in residence permit decisions. From a broader perspective, immigration law is progressively moving toward a model that values actual integration rather than rigid bureaucratic formalism. For legal practitioners, this decision is clear: administrative procedures must be thorough, concrete, and focused on substance, not merely on form. Thank you for listening, and see you in the next episode.